these messy faces. And why do we need to smush muffin into our head, huh? Is that really necessary? Okay. Good morning, squad. Happy day 3 of Vlogmas. We just got finished eating breakfast and I'm getting ready to take the kids to my mom's so I can do photography lessons another day. Today we are talking about editing and all that kind of stuff, so I think we're going to look at using Lightroom on my phone and then I guess maybe using it on the computer too. But I am working on supper, so I'm making crock pot chicken chili. I love this recipe. It is one of my favorites. It does usually have cream cheese in it, and especially since we had the dairy soup yesterday, I'm just gonna leave it off. I've done it this way before and it tastes just fine. It's just more like a traditional chicken chili as opposed to like a creamy chicken chili. I like it because it's easy and I can just put the ingredients in and leave it. So I think I really need to do like one day a week, just do a crock pot meal because it really is so easy. So I have all my ingredients here. I have the chicken. I had a pack of chicken tenderloins from Aldi. Sorry, this is gross showing you raw chicken. But I am actually not going to use the whole thing, so that way I can stretch this pack of chicken farther. So the recipe calls for 2 chicken breasts, and I think that's probably close enough to the amount. That's a way that you can stretch packs of chicken, is just not to use quite all of it. So you just add in a can of black beans drained and rinsed. You add in a can of Rotel. They didn't have that, so I just did regular diced tomatoes. And then you add in a can of sweet corn and don't drain it. And then to that you add a ranch packet, which I'm out of, so I called my mom and she has one, so she's gonna let me use that. I was going to make it myself, but she's gonna let me use that. So I just put a dash of cumin, not a lot, because I just like it that way. And then a teaspoon each of chili powder and onion powder. So whenever I get back from dropping the kids off, I will stir in that ranch packet, and then that would be the part where you would put your block of cream cheese on top. So I'll just omit that part, and then it'll just cook on low all day and it'll be ready for supper tonight. So I know we just had soup yesterday and we're having it again today. It's pretty cold here today in North Carolina, so I think the high is supposed to be like 45, which is a lot colder than what we've been used to. So I don't need an excuse to make soup 2 days in a row. Not at all. I had said that one of my meal planning goals for this fall and winter would be to have like a dedicated soup night of the week. And I haven't necessarily had like soup Mondays or soup Saturdays or whatever, but we have had soup like once a week, and twice a week is fine too. It's easy, it's filling, they make good leftovers. I just really like soup. Alright, so I'm going to clean this up and head to my mom's, and then I'll do my photography lesson. Sometimes in order to get ready for the day and to get supper in the crock pot, this has to happen in order for them to stay busy. But it was worth it to get dressed and feel put together and have supper ready to go for tonight. So it is nap time now, so I just put the kids down. We came home from my mom's and I added the ranch pack to our soup, so it feels good to know that that's taken care of and our supper's pretty much done already. I forgot that somebody had bought a vest from me that I was reselling on Mercari, so I went ahead and boxed that up. Brandon's working a half day today and he was going to be running some errands, so I asked him if he would take that to the post office for me so I wouldn't have to worry about that. So he is taking that. And then we just had a simple lunch. We bought these gluten-free nuggets from Aldi just to have, you know, on a day when I wanted to do something easy. And we had just a little bit left in that bag. They actually are pretty good, I think. So we had that. I made some skillet potatoes. Those are the recipe by Lisa, the Farmhouse on Boone. I'll link that video down below. It's super easy. It's just coconut oil, potatoes, and salt and pepper, and it's so good. So we had that, and we had some fruit. Andy's learning to use a fork, and so it was really cute watching her try to get the potatoes. She did a pretty good job for the most part. And then we just played for a little bit, and I loaded the dishwasher. So probably during nap time, I'm going to let that run while I edit. And then I'm hopeful that between nap and supper tonight, we can work on decorating a little more. I'm hoping by the end of the week, all these boxes will be gone and the decorations will just sort of be set in place. I know everybody sort of feels that when you're trying to get the decorations up, but it's a slow process, especially when you're home with kids. It can just feel like, okay, I want these to be up, but they're not up yet. So that's what we're doing. And yeah, those are my goals for today. This is really fresh.
Yeah, that's the fresh, yummy, cheesy, pepperoni, olive, and mushroom pizza. It's the fresh stuff.
That's really good.
Yeah.
Better. Good. Damn.
Now let me do just a plain one down.
Whoops. Hang on.
Hang on.